Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I thought I would do a little video that is different than what I normally do. And I had this idea just out of the blue. I thought it would be a neat idea, you know. And it'll span a couple episodes, so I'm relaxing on this Memorial Day weekend. Just sitting around here playing games that I'm not broadcasting at the moment. Played a little bit of Ni no Kuni over the past couple days. And I thought I would go ahead and start with this first episode of diving into my Steam library and a little bit of my wish list. So I'm going to be talking about some of the games on my library and some of the games on my wish list until I get completely done with them, and it will span a couple of videos. So I'm going to talk a little bit about them and everything. Let's go ahead and check into my library at the moment. I'm going to start up at the top. We have Darkest Dungeon, one of my favorites, and this is my favorites tab right now as it stands. Darkest Dungeon, very, very nice game, and has a lot of DLC. Well, not a lot of it. There's some DLC. But this is one of the very few games that is actually moddable. So you can get all kinds of mods with this game. Both on the Nexus and I think the Steam Workshop. I think I have all the DLC. Except for the soundtrack. I'm not one for the soundtrack and everything. But this is a fabulous little niche game. And it is always on my computer. Just in case if I feel the need to play this game. I don't have many mods going for it. I have like 3 trinket mod and the 5 action skill mods for all the characters. And I think I have better trinkets too. Just those 3 primarily. Alright, let's see. Disgaea 5 complete. I've dabbled a little bit in it, and I was really into this game during the PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 era of my life, where it was a strategy game. RTS. And I really liked the comedy, I really liked the character design, the art, I really liked the class system and everything, but I didn't dive too much deep into this game as it stands, because it pretty much throws you right into it. The storyline is a little bit lacking, but this is a fan favorite and kind of like a little niche genre amongst RPG fans. It's cool, it's nice, but it does have its flaws. It's done by NIS America and Nippon Ichi Software. I have Disgaea 1 and Disgaea 2 on my consoles, and I think I have some of them on my PC. This is a game I don't dive into much. I should probably take it off to my favorites. Really. Alright, we have Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2. I do not have Dishonored, what was it? Death of the Outsider. I don't have that one yet. I think it's on my wish list. But this is one... Oops, I'm launching it. I didn't mean to. This is actually one of the few games I actually managed to complete. Let's go ahead and end that. It does have a nice bit of little tiny DLC. Oh. And I believe I played the good playthrough, where I tried to spare everybody's lives in both. I didn't get I didn't complete the second one. I think I got to the point after the whole time dilation sequence that you get into the game with Dishonored 2. But I should dive into that a little bit. I'll play it here and there. Then we have Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I tried to get into this game every so once in a while. I believe I have it on 360, and I played a few hours on the 360 for that. And this game too is moddable to upgrade the graphics, to upgrade the weapon, whatever you need. What really put me off of this game initially was the character design. I really like the depth of the story, but it's hard for me to get into. I will find time sooner or later to try to dive into it. I don't know how far I got into it, though. And then, of course, we have Skyrim. We have like a custom picture on my background of my Night Elf character. And as you can see, I played a lot of hours on this game. Of course, this game is moddable and has some DLC. I am currently on a burnout phase of Skyrim right at the moment. I can't bring myself to jump into it just yet. And I know I need to complete the Dragonborn DLC. It's just so tiring at sometimes. I mean, I played this game for so long. I have it on 360 and PlayStation 3. So, I played it for so long, I need to take a break from it. Then, we have ourselves Fallout 3. Now, it says right here 2 hours played, but as you see, I played it a lot longer than that. I beat it. You can tell by my playlists, there's a completed Fallout 3 version. For some reason, having it moddable didn't count with the time. I kind of want to dive back into it. I kind of want to wipe the whole slate clean, since I completed it on my own. Wipe it clean, wipe all the saves, and start fresh with a clean mod save right at the beginning and just play for myself. But this too is one of those games that I played for so long. I have it on multiple consoles as well. But this is such a good game. Fallout 4. I have all the DLC. This too is a moddable game. And it looks like it has another screenshot in the background of one of my builds. My Vaults? My... what is it? The Mechanist Slayer. I believe I have a video of that too. You could probably see that if you look hard in the Settlement Builder series that I have going. I kind of want to jump back into it. Yeah, I think after I'm done recording this video, I want to dive into more building and see what I got completed, because every so once in a while I start over from the point of after I complete the Mechanist Slayer, because the Mechanist DLC is very glitch heavy and can lock up and freeze. But I want the access to all the robot items after you complete the DLC. So, and on a side note, I do have a lot of this game recorded, not edited. all the way to the Mechanist after I completed it. Because I once showed off a bonus episode for the release of episode 1 of Fallout 4. What it would be. Because it takes place from my character from Fallout 3. And she goes to New Vegas and does whatever's there. And then is back to Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas, like I said, I am taking a break from the Bethesda games as it is so far. This game, too, is moddable. All these Bethesda games, you can allow mods to. And I played 91 hours, it looks like. I got all the DLC. Me starting up these games, I would have to go through my... What is this? My Nexus mod manager and find the mods that have updates, that have that I need to reinstall. I would have to go through that process all over again in order for me to start up from where I last left off with some of these heavily modded games. But it's a good game. Fallout New Vegas is one of the best, and I'm highly anticipating Obsidian's new project, the Outer Worlds, though it's going to appear on the Epic Game Store first. I'm not installing the Epic Game Launcher. It's too risky. It doesn't have a lot of features. It gets hacked so often. No, and it doesn't have two-step authentication that I know of. I think definitely doesn't have cloud saving. It's just too risky to download on my computer, and all the public BS crap that happens with that launcher. Let's see, Hollow Knight. I'm not one for Castlevania type games, but this game I actually do like, and it's coming out with the sequel. It's hard for me to get into because I'm getting to the point where it's difficult now. And the reason why I'm not into Castlevania type games is because of the difficulty. I like to sit and relax and enjoy a good storyline. This game can get me mad, especially on certain bosses. There was one boss that really got me irritated, but I really like the art design. I really love the badges, the little things, and you can twist them and turn them into certain ways that gives the secret benefits and everything. Oh, this game is so good. So beautiful. I Am Setsuna, which is a Square Enix game that they released on both console and PC. I believe I did an RPG episode of this, and I haven't dived that much into it. I will eventually get to them because there's another one coming out, and there's 2 already. It's good. I just don't have time. I just don't have that because I'm on an RPG hunt for something to grab a hold of me and hook me into it, like the Trials of Cold Steel, like Persona 5, like Horizon Zero Dawn. I want that hook that a game can get me into, and it's difficult to find that. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have yet to get all the DLC from this game. I'm waiting for maybe a Steam summer sale to get it. Oh, this is a new one. Oh, what is this? Armed with fortune, and she faces the coming. Wait, what? Alright, go ahead and add that to the wish list. You play as Teresa, accompanied by her loyal dog, Tinker, in the standalone questline. You will experience ordinary life in Skalitz, and later witness the fateful event of Sigmund's raid and its aftermath. Oh! 2 new quest lines. A major new quest line for Henry with multiple endings. Dog companion for both Henry and Teresa. Ooh, that's cool. New Houndmaster skill. New weapons, shield, potion, perks to unlock new characters. 1, a historical figure to meet and be interacted with. Oh, this is cool. I love this game. And this game, too, is slightly moddable. Band of Bastards, Hans Capon. Yeah, I have yet to get any of those DLC. But this is a fantastic game. Ooh. The Legend of Heroes series, Trials in the Sky. I have yet to get the 3rd installment, but I have the first 2. I have yet to beat the first one. But I really like this universe. This universe is fantastic. And it has a nice little niche combat system, different characters. Usually follows a set of two main characters like these two, and then everybody else just joins in every so once in a while. Trials in the Sky is a very good niche RPG series. But Trails of Cold Steel. I keep on saying Trials. I'm fucking dyslexic. But I love this game. This game got me hooked, and I beat both. And the 3rd one's coming out. Though it's taking a new storyline twist, new twist in the story for the 3rd installment. I'm kind of apprehensive about it because it takes place in a different area. It takes place with the main character from this one, but new characters instead of the classic ones that you gain in this one. So I'm kind of apprehensive. I really love this game, and it has a nice bit of costume DLC. Waiting for the localization. And it plays much like a Tales series with the costumes, with all the little add-ons that you can have on the characters, which is why it's one of my favorites. Lost Spear. Here's that other Square Enix game that is out. And I too did an RPG series on this. This one is better than the one I showed previously, and this one is them getting into their groove. This one plays a lot better than the last one. And it has little tiny upgrades than it did on that first one. So you can see the developers of these type of games are slowly improving. Lost Spear is a very good game if you are part of a niche RPG fandom. The Metro series, Metro 2033 and Last Light. I really want to jump into these games in depth. And Exodus is out currently on the Epic storefront. I'm waiting it to be unlocked on Steam so I can purchase it on here. I like my games together, especially if they're part of the series. They're going to be together. I want my Metros all in one area, not on 2 different things. Though with Galaxy 2.0, we'll see. There's something something going on. But this is kind of a little bit of horror and a little bit of action and a little bit of adventure game, all rolled up into one. Post-apocalyptic, FPS, action, all kinds of stuff. And it's based off a book. Very well done. Very well done. Oh, I love this series. And I have yet to deeply dive into it. But it is on my playlist for my channel. So I will eventually get into that. Ni no Kuni 2. I'm right now currently playing Ni no Kuni 1 because it's basically like a Pokemon master game where you collect little monsters and you evolve them and you feed them and they learn skills. Ni no Kuni 1 is fantastic, except for it did like this weird little thing with the DLC that I hated, where it would spread out different monsters from different store outlets or different ways to acquire them. But all that information is on the game disc itself. So I downloaded a modded save. I altered the save a little bit to help with my PlayStation 3. And I got all the monster tickets. So I'm right now off and on with that game as it stands. This game, Ni no Kuni 2, plays a lot like the Suikoden series because it has a whole lot of like niche things. Suikoden is overall an epic RPG story with characters and such. But Suikoden also has like duels and army battles, and in 4 it has ship combat. It has like these little niche things Ni no Kuni has as well. It also has this weird sword mechanic where you get different types of swords and you change between them. This also has a castle town building mechanic, much like Suikoden does. Suikoden has where you can upgrade your castle and your characters and such. This game does the exact same thing. So this is like a very cool game once you get into it. I don't have all the DLC for it though. Timeless Tomb and the Lair of the Lost Lord. I'll go ahead and add that to my wish list. Ōkami. I'm playing through that on my PlayStation 3 instead of this one, because this one, I don't know if you watched episode 0. Whenever I tried to play Ōkami on the PC, it had this weird popping issue with the mic. So I switched to PlayStation 3 in order to play it there. But as you can very well tell, I love this game and it plays like a Zelda game. Otherwise, I wouldn't be playing it. So you know why I like this one. Blades of the Shogun, Shadow Tactics. I really want to jump more into this game. I only played a short deal amount to it, and I did an RPG episode on this. This is a very cool tactical RPG, RTS kind of thing, and it has like little niche things where you do certain. Oh, this is so good. I really want to jump more into this game. Then we have the South Park twin games, The Stick of Truth and The Fractured Butthole. These 2 games I've actually completed. Oh, I love these games. I haven't played the DLC for The Fractured Butthole yet, but I got it. From Dusk Till Casta Bonita. And what was the other one that came out? Yeah, I didn't play that bit. What was the, I guess, Bring the Crunch? Whatever that is. Yeah, I didn't play those two scenarios in the Fractured Butthole. But it's still fantastic RPG games, each one of them different than the other. And very well done. They said they weren't going to make any more games. I hope that... I hope not. Oh, great. Not only my fans going, but also the lawn people were here. Oh, man, there is a lot of activity happening at this house. We had some renovations going on, and now we have them mowing outside. Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Star Ocean is another one of those fan favorite RPGs that I'm into. I played Till the End of Time. I think that's what it's called. Oh, I forgot. It has something to do with time in the title. But there also is coming out for the PlayStation 4, I think, a remake of the first game, The First Departure. I'm looking forward to that. Most Star Ocean games are very good. Most. I think I encountered one that was... And there's the dogs. Now that the lawn people were here, the dogs are gonna go crazy. Stardew Valley. I played a lot of this game, and this game is one of those where I can sit down and relax and enjoy, customize my house, and do a little bit of farming. This game is also slightly moddable if you know where to look. Oh, and a lot of little tiny secrets. The developer of this game is a true person of old classic games. I'm sure he loves all those little niche things. But a shame. It's only one. They've only done one game. This guy really needs to start making a sequel. This is a fantastic game, but he can do more now. Subnautica. Every so once in a while I jump into this game. As you can see, I have a nice bit of time in here. I don't have the update one. The Below Zero one. I don't have that one. I do kind of want to play it though. Tales of Berseria, Symphonia, Vesperia, Zestria. The Tales games, as you very well know, I love this whole series. I have DLCs, I have all kinds of items for it. Berseria so far is my favorite out of the Tales series because it takes a little twist, a little turn that the other ones don't have. The other ones are a little bit more on the good guy side. Berseria takes a little bit more on the bad guy side because the bad guys, anti-heroes, it's pretty well done. And I love the character design. I love the voice acting. Oh, the whole Tales series is fantastic. Even the weird one on the Vita, I played a little bit of that. That one's okay. I wish it had localization because all the voice acting is in Japanese. One small little caveat though, I really wish they would have more fleshed out towns. that is my big gripe of the Tales series. I wish they were more fleshed out. Total War. Warhammer. I'm not a fan of the Total War series, but this Warhammer got me hooked. Got me hooked for a good amount of time, too, until I beat a campaign, and once I did that, I'm like, okay, I'm done. But I really, really adore the tactical gameplay of it. My only problem is that the DLC is so high. So high. That's why I don't have the next two, and I don't have the DLC for that. The Witcher series 1 and 2. I actually have all three on GOG. I uninstalled them from my Steam. And with the Witcher series, GOG did this like thing where I didn't have 1 and 2 on there, but since I have him on Steam, I could download them on GOG and play it on there. Since I already purchased the games, they're like, okay, you already have them on this platform? Here, download them on ours. Free. You don't have to repurchase them, you already got them. And the reason why I tried to play The Witcher 2 and I couldn't start the game. There was something wrong with trying to start the game on from Steam. I looked up the way to try to do it, and I did all these kind of like little fixes. I uninstalled, I reinstalled, and it didn't work. So once I were able to do it on GOG, I was able to play it again. The Witcher series is slightly moddable. You can have some mods in the game, not too much. But so far, that is what takes up my favorites list. And we're going to do a little bit of my wish list. Get that all started. These are the games that are on sale currently, but we're just only going to go through a few of these since this video is so long already. I have the Wise series, or somewhere some people pronounce it as Yeast. I have a couple of these already in my Steam library, but the rest of these are on my wish list because I'm waiting for a Steam sale to get them lowered down. Some of these look really good to play, and I hope some of them are really worth it. Like this one. This one is the newest one. It looks like it would be, though from what it seems it has mixed reviews. Oh. I didn't know I had volume going on. But I really like the look of it. I just hope the design is as well. I think one of them, this one is the classic one. The one going all the way back to the beginning. But this is one of those JRPGs that are doing really well and still keep on going. Though, Suikoden and Breath of Fire, oh, I wish they would continue those series. Here's Metro Exodus. I talked a little bit about that already. I'm waiting for that to unlock. Another Yeast one. Little Witch Academia. This one's on my wish list because of the art design and slightly because of the combat system. I haven't looked into the story and I haven't looked into videos online about it, but it looks like a really, really fun game to play, kind of anime-ish. But yeah, I'm waiting for that price to go down because that's too much of what I think I should purchase for it. Plus, I have games like Octopath Traveler I'm waiting to come out on. Secret of Mana, which was the remake of an old PlayStation 1 classic. I, too, am waiting for this game to go down a little bit. I haven't played the original, and I don't think I have it. Here's the Legend of Heroes series, Trails in the Sky, the 3rd edition. The last in this particular series genre. And I already talked a little bit about that. Face Rig is not a game. It's a software. And I was tempted to buy it at one time because I'm not a person to do webcams, and if I was to do a webcam in my gameplay, it would be mostly concerning this. But as you can see, some people use this as their avatars as well. And the reason why I have it on my wish list is because there was a favorite streamer I was watching. I kind of joked around with it. I kind of laughed. But, I don't know. It requires facial movement stuff going on. And I think the last one we're going to talk about right now is Kin. Kin? Why do I have this on my wish list? What is this? Action RPG, single player. Why did I put this on my wish list? Inventory looks good. Dungeon design, the world design all looks good. I'm not sure about the battle mechanics though. Yeah, there was a moment I was getting into games like this, like Pathfinder and Divinity Original Sin, but I don't know. So that's it. I'm going to show you right now. I will show you more of my library and more of my wish list in another video. So you guys stay furry, comment and subscribe if you so feel like it. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.